Hi, this video is all about people who've inspired me from afar, what I consider to be mentors, but that I have only had small interactions with in my life up until this point. But you don't always need a mentor to be physically present. That's the best possible scenario, but I haven't always had that opportunity. I have had some great mentors in my life and in my existence, but I've always looked to other disciplines and other fields as well. So I just wanted to tell you basically the four top people that I study, emulate, and immerse myself in their material. And previously, I'd been kind of susceptible to over intake of different people's material, and it just became overwhelming. I had to really pare down the podcasts I listen to about three, and the people I receive emails from to about three, four maybe, and the people whose books and videos and blogs I read to two to three, because I had 10 and it was just overwhelming trying to keep up and feel like I had to make all these different people that I was following happy by liking or sharing their stuff or reading every article they put out, and they're just, with all 10 people combined, it was like overload. It was like a fire hose on full blast trying to get all this information, and it was just basically washing over me, half of it anyways. So I really pared down and went back to the original person that's changed my life the most, and the three other people that add the most value and are changing my life through their work today. So to get started with, I have to give the biggest shout out, and you can check out one of my other videos and a blog post I did about this, to Tim Ferriss. If you're not aware of his work, he's an author, he's a podcaster, he's a polymath, and he is just an amazing guy. He's rekindled the spark of a deep, deep, deep interest in learning in me, and I've been immersed in his work since I was 22, so probably about 5 years now, and it's changed my life. I took the chance to go out to LA earlier this year and meet him face to face, and that was wonderful. He's also a tech investor in Twitter, Facebook, Uber, plenty of other companies, and just a great guy. And his books are The 4-Hour Work Week, The 4-Hour Body, and The 4-Hour Chef. But his podcast is free. You can buy any of his books and get immense value, but his podcast is badass. Just check out the Tim Ferriss Show on iTunes or on Overcast or Stitcher or Google Play, however you get your podcasts. The second person is Brendan Burchard. And the first time I ever watched a Brendan Burchard video, I think it was for Experts Academy, and I was skeptical to say the least. I was like, what? This guy's telling me that I can monetize my expertise and all this, and I just doubted so much. But as I actually started to watch more of his stuff and got a couple of his books and read the books, like right here, the Motivation Manifesto, you can see how many bookmarks I have in here. I love this book and I reference it almost every day. And it is free if you just go to his website. He's an amazing speaker, author, entrepreneur, coach to people like, Ariana Huffington and really, really successful people. So he is a disciple. I can tell he's partially a disciple of my third mentor, who is number 3 is Tony Robbins. Just got back from Unleash the Power Within about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago now almost, and amazing, just absolutely amazing. His documentary comes out on Netflix this month, on I Am Not Your Guru, and I know it's going to be great, but he is responsible for changing probably more lives than many people will ever be able to say. Millions and millions and millions through charity and through his actual work, which a lot of people mistakenly say he's a motivational speaker, but he's not. He's a strategist, and he's a practical psychologist, and he doesn't pump anybody up. He provides tools and tactics and wants to understand why everything that they do is in whatever pattern it's in. It's more, what is your motive, than providing the motivation, because as this book describes as well, motivation isn't something that you get from without. It's something that you decide based on a reason. If you don't know why you're doing something, you'll never be motivated. And so what people mistake is inspiration and motivation. They're actually separate things. And the fourth person, got to give a shout out to Gary Vee. Man, Gary Vaynerchuk is a hustler, and he has come through and into my life at a time when I really needed to hear his words. I had plenty of ideas. I still have plenty of ideas, but one of his best quotes is, "Ideas are shit and execution is a game." So it's the truth, you know. Execution beats knowledge every time, and Gary Vaynerchuk is walking the walk. And when he talks, he's sounds, some people say he sounds so arrogant and all this stuff, but he's really coming from a good place and telling a lot of people what they need to hear. For me, Gary Vaynerchuk is a mentor in business and social media. He's just unbelievably skilled at storytelling through social media. Also, content creation. He has a really big digital agency. So it's a little bit of a long-winded video to explain the 4 people I aspire to be like and look up to immensely, the top 4 people. I had to cut it down from about 10. And these are people that are currently alive, and these are people that are my kind of mentors from afar. I do have mentors that are true mentors in my real life, and I'm so grateful for them. But this video is mostly about people that you can go follow on the internet, that their content could change your life. So Tim Ferriss, Brendan Burchard, Anthony Robbins, and Gary Vaynerchuk. You can find them all online, and I'll put links below to all of their social handles. So hopefully you guys can get as much out of them and their teachings as I have, because I'm absolutely grateful for everything that they do. So thank you.